So next season, I'm going from 2 clutches all the way up to like 10 or 11 clutches. How the hell am I going to do this? What's going on, guys? I'm Baker. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. New ball python breeding channel, and we're slowly moving along. I have an Instagram channel, blue_line_morphs, and a Facebook page, Blue Line Morphs. Sure, everybody's sick and tired of my shameless plugs, but they're gonna happen every video. This is what happens. So today's video is gonna be exactly what I just kind of said. This year was my first year of quote-unquote breeding. We had the one mishap to one clutch. The Big Mama clutch is doing great. How am I going to handle this growth? What is my plans with marketing? What are my plans with, social media or shows or just equipment in general and rodents, so forth and so on. So I'm going to give you my strategic plan of what I'm going to do over the next few months to get my reptile room ready, to get Blue Line Morphs ready in order to be ready to go from 11 or 10 hatchlings to possibly 60 to 80. So first and foremost, guys, we're monetized. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in this video, there should be ads, I believe. I really appreciate it. I mean, we did this in 4 months, 5 months, guys, and I could not thank you enough. Is this some chubby cop behind his phone making videos talking to himself? Listen, I cannot be more thankful. With that being said, I did promise I'll be giving this boy away. If you haven't seen him, here he is. He's a pastel male, proven breeder by my old teacher. So I have no idea what he weighs, to be honest with you. 14 to 1600 grams depending. I'll be giving him away. So I'm going to be doing a video. I'll announce it on my Instagram channel, the requirements, and what video you have to comment on, etc., etc. I'll be shipping that out to somebody as long as you can show me that you have the proper housing for him. I'm not going to ship it out to anybody. It kind of is what it is. Big Mama's clutch is doing good. Should be cutting that in a couple of days, so I'm really, really excited about that. Let's get right into this. So first and foremost, this question came from one of our YouTube live sessions where I get questions and I kind of talk to people and so forth and so on, which I really enjoy doing. It actually came from one of my best friends, my tenant there, Frankie Cuts downstairs. You've seen him in a couple of videos. He asked both on Instagram and for the live session, also in person, he said, Big, you had the one clutch, you fried the first clutch, you had the other clutch. How are you going to handle going from 1 or 2 clutches to, I'll probably have 10 or 11 breed-ready females for next season? And I was like, that's a really good question. So I started getting thinking, started making my plan, started developing that strategy, so let's get into this. So first and foremost, I'm going to improve on things I screwed up on this year. Obviously, I smoked my first clutch, and I'm pretty sure I lost all the humidity in it. I did fix that with the Preston seal, so that is taken care of. I'm probably going to use the Hatch Right trays and stick with my vermiculite that's in the corner over there. But other than that, I fixed that issue, so that going forward is going to be taken care of. The biggest thing I'm going to change is my equipment. To be ready for it. I do have the ARS rack behind me with some tubs open, but by then hopefully there won't be any tubs open. But this year I did use this wine refrigerator incubator I didn't make, but reputable breeder on the island here did make it. It works fine, it works great. I screwed up, that's why it didn't work. However, there's not enough space. It's just that simple. I think looking at it just from my eye with 6-quart tubs, I could probably fit 9 to 10 6-quart tubs in there. That would be sufficient if I had 9 or 10 clutches, but I just don't want it to be that packed full, that crammed in there. So I'm going to be buying a Sea Serpent hotbox rack, hotbox incubator. Originally I was going to get the 48-inch one, which I believe holds 27 6-quart tubs. But then a couple of my buddies on Instagram kind of talked me out of it. I said, Bake, if you're buying all this shit, you might as well have all the room you can get, and for an extra $400 or $500, get the 60-inch one that holds up to 56 quart tubs. So I'll be good for 50 clutches. That should hold me over for a very long time. If I get to the point where I'm outgrowing that incubator, it's a really good problem to have. So I'm going to fork over the extra $400 or $500, get the 6-foot, 5-foot incubator that holds 50 tubs, because why not? Now, here's the question about my hatchling rack, which I need your help with. So I'm stuck between 2. The first one is the Vision rack, which I saw JH Pythons over there in Cali. He has one. I asked him about it. He loves it. They have the one that holds their V18 tubs, the hatchling tubs, with I believe 72 tubs in the one system, which is not that expensive with the heat tape, with the tubs, everything said and done, shipped. I believe it's like $2,100, $2,200, give or take. It's between that one or their ARS version. Now the ARS has two different versions. They have the 1075 and the 1065. I believe the 1075 is their older one, which is more like metal. This not the hybrid one like this with the plastic pieces. You can't see that over here, plastic pieces. So I'm stuck between those two. Those are more expensive. They're probably about $800 or $900 more. However, I am kind of OCD, so I would probably want it to look just like my ARS right behind me. However, with that being said, the biggest issue is if I get the hybrid one, which is 65 tubs, I'm now not holding as many tubs as the Vision rack, but then conversely, I can get the same amount with the 75, which is the older version of the ARS, which I don't mind, but it's more expensive at $1,000 more compared to that Vision rack, give or take. What do you guys think? Comment down below or message me on Instagram if you have any experience with the ARS hatchling rack, which I'm assuming is just like this one, or the Vision racks. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know which one I'm going to go with, but I'm definitely going to get the incubator. I'm definitely going to get the hatchling rack on standby, ready to go so I can fill her up. All right, the second thing I'm going to start doing is getting, I'm going to order from rodentpro.com soon. I'm still going to buy live from Claire, still going to buy live from Country Critters over there, which they're the ones that hook me up. But I'm going to start stocking up on rodents. That way there's no like, oh shit, I have 70 snakes. Obviously I want to feed live the first couple meals, but I would rather have some rodents on standby just in case I can't get the Country Critters, I can't get to Claire, I can't get to somebody else to buy them. I'm going to have these rodents ready to go, whether it's small hopper mice or small rat pups. I'm going to have a plethora, not a plethora, but I'm going to have a substantial amount of them sitting ready to go. I'm probably going to buy, back to the equipment, probably going to buy one of those old storage freezers like my dad used to use his hunting buddies to have all my rodents on standby. That way, all my snakes, all my new hatchlings will be getting fed adequately and when they're supposed to. So the other thing is, you have all these snakes now, how am I going to sell them? Well, first and foremost, I'm probably going to hold back a shit ton just because I'm going to black out, and I should be creating some really nice stuff next year. Not insane, but some decent stuff, especially on the pod project. I should be creating some really nice pods. Once my holdbacks are decided, I've gotten a website. My buddy from Empire State Exotics, check him out on Instagram, and he just started YouTube. Check him out. He actually secured the domain name Blue Line Morse for me and then transferred it over to me. Paid for 3 years for me. Just a really nice dude. Another up-and-coming guy's got like 70 crazy snakes. What the fuck is that? Bunch of crazy snakes. Definitely check him out. Regardless, I have the website going now. I'm going to start building that and figure out how to build that. Got my Morph Market up and running. Obviously, I have the YouTube and I have the Facebook page. I'm trying to build up as much as possible. Please check me out in there. Blue Line Morse on Facebook and my Instagram page. So that's my plan. My plan is to obviously just advertise on word of mouth, on Instagram, and on social media, YouTube channel and stuff like that. So definitely stand by for that. I did get the website up and running. I did get the Morph Market up and running. My biggest thing I want to tell you guys, if you're like me and you're new and you're just starting off and you're kind of stumbling over yourself trying to get this going, definitely build your marketplace with social media and YouTube or whatever else you can do, but get everything ready. Have the Morph Market set up, have the website set up, that way you're not scrambling there. You don't have 70 snakes and you're like, oh shit, I gotta start moving stuff, how am I gonna do this, etc., etc. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure I have all my boxes purchased. What I mean is, obviously I have a couple on standby here, but I'm gonna have some of the shipping containers on standby, ready to go. That way, if people start hitting me up, they want to buy some of my animals that I'm producing, there's no delay, I have everything ready to go. I also want to kind of rip off Will over here from Royal Canadian Reptiles, you saw last time, get a nice little packet together, be it cheaper t-shirts, stickers, stuff like that. I want to have that shipped out in the boxes, so I'm going to have them prepared. And the next level stuff I want to do is kind of rip off of Ozzy there, where he's got his image on the snake bags. I'm definitely going to try to get that going too. I want to have all that ready to go. That way, it's like clockwork. I'm Henry Ford. I got my assembly line going. Nothing is delayed. And there's no issues. And lastly, I'm going to prepare for some shows. My biggest plan, I talked to my buddy Saul from Saul's Balls. Check him out. I want to have a table. I would like to get tables at the White Plains show and the Brentwood show here on Long Island, just those two shows. I would definitely try to prepare for that. I gotta get another banner ordered for there. I gotta get some of the showcases, right, where you put the, actually I have no idea where to get those. So if you guys know where to get those, let me know. Talk about the ones that look nice. I don't just want to have my snakes in like little tubs, like just sitting there like Chinese food. Like I want to have in the nice, containers that flap up and down. You guys know what I'm talking about? Let me know where you guys get them from, because I have no idea. I've been trying to find them. Everything's not adequate. Doesn't even look like what I want it to. So let me know what you guys think. Comment below. So I'm definitely going to start preparing for those shows. Probably not the first couple, but I definitely want to get into next year's October one. Maybe even the November or December one. I forget exactly what it is. I'm definitely preparing for those. So long story short, guys, if you made it to the end of the video, I'm going to challenge you guys every time. I'm going to get my better equipment. I'm going to be more prepared, have all the snake bags ready, have all the snake equipment ready, have the rodents ready. I'm just going to be prepared. I don't want to slack at all. I don't want to be, scrambling for snakes, scrambling for shipping containers, scrambling for anything else. I want to have everything set up and ready to go. I'll be honest with you, my entire life, that's when it came to schoolwork, I always procrastinated, right? I was always writing papers the night before. I don't want to do that. I want to have everything good to go. I made a video about this, about, preparing yourself and equipment over snakes, etc., etc. We should be good to go. So look forward to that. My ARS rack build or my Vision rack build by myself. We're getting the other equipment in. That's good to go. If you guys know where I can get these snake bags printed up, let me know below. Other than that, guys, listen. Good luck this season. The season's coming to an end. People are still pairing those. People are still popping clutches out. I'm really excited for Big Mama. I greatly appreciate you guys with the whole me being monetized. It's insane to me that it happened this quickly. I was unsure if I'd be able to make it in 12 months in general. But as always, guys, I really appreciate it, man. Any suggestions on how to get ready to essentially go from 2 to, multiplying by five times with my clutches? Let me know what you guys think. Any suggestions, etc., guys. As always, quick little video. Thank you so much. Be safe. Always remember, watch your snakes.